Bum 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 bum. Ray. Hey everybody. Hey, look. I'm in uniform. Oh, look at that. Oh, I got my Ghostbusters. Oh, it says Don Darrow. Actually, fun story. This is
Yeah,
boy. Thanks for the raid. Nico had a great stream tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. It was so much fun. I had it on in the background while I was working on some 3D print stuff that you can't see because it's in the floor drying. Oh no, you can't even see it all. Let's see. No, I don't think you could. Nope, you can't see it. Oh well, it's okay. You'll see it soon. Um, of course, I'm all decked out because this week the Ghostbusters show a movie premieres, Frozen Empire, and we are like very super excited to see it. Both me and my son are going in uniform tomorrow for a sneak peek and early screening of the movie. So I got his uniform done. This is actually his uniform because we wear the same size because he grew up. I can't believe he grew up, but he grew up. And so I was getting it all ready. I was finishing it up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it on the stream tonight because we wear, like I said, we wear the same size uniform. Of course, I don't have the elbow patches on, and I ain't my belt on. They're in the floor, like right over there. I was gluing hoses together and getting elbow pads situated, but I was like, you know what? Throw on the uniform and rock it out. And of course, I know most of y'all are here for a very particular reason, so without hesitation, we're gonna start that giveaway right now. If we are in fact giving away and reviewing this wonderful, wonderful thing tonight. This is the Regal Ghostbuster trap. Okay, so, and right now let me talk about the rage that the internet is in on my Ghostbuster groups. It's a lot of fun because, and I stand with them, that people are buying like everyone, you can't, every one of these they can, just to resell them later. And I am a firm believer not to do that. I don't like scrapers. Buy as many as you want for you. I have no problem with that. You want to buy two or three because you want to mod one, you want to keep one in display. Absolutely, that's fantastic. I think you should do that. I bought two uh, because one is mine and the other one can be yours. So if you want to enter, the raffle drawing will be at the end of the stream. So if you thought you were just going to sneak in here, enter and leave, joke's on you. You gotta be here for the end. Ha ha! Got him. Uh, if you are a subscriber to the channel, I will say you get 2 tickets instead of 1. So, you can hit that subscribe button. You can subscribe with Amazon Prime. So if you have your Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the channel and get 2 tickets in place of 1. We always do that perch for our wonderful subscribers. Not only do you get ad-free content, no commercials, bonus points, you also get an extra ticket. So without doing, I'll do this whole spiel several times. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. What you get for the live stream. So let's go without anymore. Let's open this up. I haven't touched it. It's been sitting on my dresser, just like waiting to be played with. And I'm just like, oh my god, I want to take this open, rip it open, get it out, get it out. First initial thoughts, it's awesome. It's just real cool. Just a bag, and it comes with cool instructions right here. So, like how to take batteries out and whatnot. Let's see. Battery information requires 3 pieces. Batteries included. So cool, 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 cool. First feels of it right out the box. I like it. I like the size. I like the feel of it. Let's see. These knobs. You can twist the knobs. And you know how I feel about knobs. If you watch the 3D print stream, I do love my knobs. And you can play with them. These knobs twist. These knobs do not. They're hardcore knobs. Now, let me pull it up real close before we put it together. You can notice, like, the sticker details are, like, they don't have the front stickers. And that's okay. You got the sticker right here. And then, of course, the trap doors are right there. And so something it's been driving me nuts while watching everyone like have these and have them out and about. is these stickers right here. Like, are these stickers or is this permanent on it? Like, what are these on there? And they are in fact stickers that can be peeled off. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. No, actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this sucker apart. I'm gonna put it together. Then we'll peel stickers off. So that comes off just like that. What's inside, I wonder? Oh, it would be the handle. So let's see. Oh, my glasses are sliding down. Of course, I'm wearing my goggles. You know, breaking out red cords. Yep, ads. Sucky ads. You're just missing me putting it on there. But if you subscribe, use your Amazon Prime. 0 ads. So let's see. Let's put this together just like that. And it looks like it just snaps in. Boy, I hope it does. Yeah, look at that. You got yourself a ghost trap. Oh, yeah. It snaps on like that. But as I was saying, these are, in fact, stickers. And that was something that was really bugging me. I was seeing everyone post about it. And I was like, man, I hope those aren't stickers. I don't want to have to paint over them. I don't want to have to, like, do something. But they are, in fact, stickers that you can peel up. And they're the kind of stickers that let you peel them up without a lot of fight. And I like that. So good on you, Regal. You've done good so far. You have made it. Is it dishwasher safe? I don't think so. Mainly because, and I'm about to do it, I'm about to pull the tab out of the battery. Listen, you gotta wait. I can't just put my peen in it right off the bat. I know the Dune one really allowed you to just really go nuts with it. It's not a dune worm, but we can make it a dune worm, and we'll talk about that later in the modding. So the one thing right off the bat is the plates are very much, you could tell they're plastic, but the tip right here, look at that, they did good on the tip. They gave it like a awesome little thing. Yep, there's the alert for the raffle. Remember, guys, if you want to enter raffle, let me adjust my straps. Hold on, I gotta adjust my strap a little bit so it doesn't slink down on my head. You enter the raffle, and it's free. Subscribers, you get 2 tickets. And you win one of these. It's a lot of cool. So now that I pulled the battery tab, let's open this sucker up. You see it pops open, and I guess you put the popcorn in there. But the best part is, as you can see, it lights up. It has a light right there and a light right there. And it is freaking awesome. I love it already. Reviews out the gate is fantastic. Let's talk about accuracy to a real trap. It's a little smaller. I was hoping to get, I'm currently printing the Taco Belly trap. Those who watch or pay attention to 3D printing Ghostbuster groups know Taco Bell and Quentin, the makers of the MK4 and the Taco Bell trap. They do a lot of they do God's work for 3D printing when it comes to Ghostbuster stuff, and so I have been working on building a trap to be a little more screen accurate. But I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna be real honest about this. This is pretty spot on, and it has a good fit. Like I don't look at this and go, oh, this is too big to be a trap. The wheels actually roll. So you could roll this sucker around. I wouldn't put popcorn in and roll it around, but I mean, you know, if you're at a bar and you're like, hey, order me a popcorn, you can put it on the bar and just roll the popcorn to them. You'd be like, here's your popcorn. I love how it is spring loaded. And once you flip the lights on, the lights will stay on for a hot minute. Like right after. Let's see how long the lights stay on just after just flipping it. So we're gonna sit here like this. See how long the lights stay on while on. Let me throw the trash away from my lap. Nope. Okay. So they only stay on for about a minute. I mean that's cool. I'm sure they'll soon be yep. 2 subscribers get 2 tickets, and you can subscribe for free with Prime. Just saying. Link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch. It's free. So that's a cool feature, but also
Hello there.
Well, hello. Thanks for following Ray Stance 84. Uh, you're a man after my own heart. Um, thank you for the follow. We are in fact doing the Ghost Trap review. I genuinely like this. I think this is a very solid pop. I mean, let's be honest. For a popcorn holder, way above and beyond. You know, this is the first time I've ever, and even for Afterlife, I didn't go get the Ecto One popcorn holder. I was like, who cares? It's an Ecto One. It holds popcorn. That's cool, but not. I won't cool. Is that if that makes sense? Like I am not that type of collector. Sweet deal. Is it different than the AMC version? It is, and we're gonna go over that here in a little bit. We're gonna go over the comparisons. I don't have the AMC yet, mainly because they are not selling them until movie premiere. But we will be doing something very similar, and I might say now there might be a giveaway, there might not be a giveaway. You're just gonna have to follow and watch future streams to figure out what cool giveaways we're gonna give away on this stream when it comes to Ghostbuster props. Because again, I don't hoard them. But right now, if you can go to Regal and get one of these, they are 25. They're about $25, which for a cool collectible trap, not insane. I've gone to theaters and spent $20 on drinks alone. So when you think about, I am literally spending $20, $25 on stuff that I'm gonna pee and poop later. This is a pretty good deal to get because, like I said, it is very accurate. It's like I said, it's taller. That's the big difference. If you look at a ghost trap comes to about right there. Here, let me see. Let me see if this is dry enough. Hold on, I got a piece of the Taco Belly trap done, and I was hoping to have more done to kind of give a good comparison. So this is the Regal, and this is a very screen accurate ghost trap. So let's look at the just difference. And of course, you're I know what you're saying to yourself, John. It's missing the trap part. It's supposed to screen accurate. Trap cartridge comes out, but just like right off the bat, you can kind of see it's taller, but not much wider. Like it's pretty on point for as far as like height goes, and I kind of dig it. And let me tell you why. Uh, as far as popcorn holder goes, it's really cool. It's lightweight, but it doesn't feel fragile. Like I don't feel like I'm going to drop this and damage it. Like I could play with this trap. I can take it and roll it out and just go. I could pop it open. Has the cool lights. It is right out the gate an awesome, awesome just cosplay accessory. No modding required. Just go. Like hey, I'm gonna do like I just want to have me like I want to have a Ghostbuster cosplay. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg. There you go. You got a trap right here, $25, and that is awesome. Ray Stance, if you would like, Ray, uh, answer one very important question: are you in fact a god? And to type exclamation point raffle in the chat to enter the raffle to win one of these. Because we got a raffle going on. Just saying. To win one of these. So let's go. Let's go out the bat. Any questions about it so thus far? Like the little danger sticker on the back. They did a really good job. They really did it. They went out with the stickers. Like I said, the ones on the front are not there, but that's okay because that's like this fine detail that you don't need. No. Ray. Someone asks you if you're a god. You say maybe. Keep them guessing. So yeah, I am thoroughly impressed. When are you doing the raffle? During the stream. Type exclamation point raffle to enter. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 tickets. If you're not a subscriber, you get 1 ticket. I'd say yes. Yep, and the raffle will draw at the end of the stream. Once it closes, about 5 minutes till, we'll announce the winner. So stick around because I might need your address. You'll have to whisper me your information so I can mail it to you. And I'm praying that you don't live in East Southern India, Asia, where you get mail once every 10 years, and yeah, I'm just hoping you're not crazy far. Yeah, I'm liking it so far, and like I said, again, comparison between a screen accurate trap and this trap. Really well done. Really on point. That the length is not off too much. And yes, I know that things are flipping around. I expect hand delivery if I win. Okay, yeah, you'll get it. You'll get hand delivery. If you're local, definitely get hand delivery. I'm not mailing you crap. So if you are local, you're winning this. Good handle. Like I want to hold this. I want to hold this like this and walk around. Put a little smoker in here. So now let's talk differences between the AMC trap because I've watched a couple videos. I don't have hands on the AMC trap yet, but right off the bat, AMC, their doors are completely off. Their trap, I think, is more accurate size wise, but their doors are like this paint scheme is two sides of this. So they're both like they're doing a weird triangle thing, which any Ghostbuster fan can immediately tell you that's wrong. I honestly believe the team who made this were fans. I think they looked at the actual trap and said, "How can we get as close to it as we can while still making it affordable and cool, like functional?" This is like a V. Yeah, it is a V pattern. The trap doors, and it has a little slit right there. Now I get it. They are in fact doing a different scheme because they have the popcorn tray that goes in there and the light at the bottom. Like if we open up our trap, the Regal trap, there's nothing inside, but it has the light right here and it has the light right there. The AMC trap has a light on the inside that shines up through the popcorn tray. So like it'd be really cool to display. I think the AMC trap will be a better display object, and this will be a better cosplay functionality. Like I've got to improve. I got to impress the Spangler's Workbench Facebook group because they are sticklers for accuracy. I think this hits closer to accurate, even though it is taller. And like I said, the panels look more plastic. And the AMC panels, they, from what I can tell, look more metal. Like I think they are more this color, where it's like the faux metal. But they're funny enough. Fun catch. Their their connector is bright orange. Like looks just like straight plastic. Some rub and buff, and you'll be good. Yeah, that's exactly okay. So we're getting there. We're getting real close to the modding section of this, and we're gonna talk about some modding here soon because I got to stream till 10, y'all. So we got a lot to talk about, and so I'm really happy. Autobot Mom, Ray, Calvina, Kagome. How pricey is this? I'm glad y'all guys are chatting and asking questions, so I don't just sit here and narrate for an hour because we're like almost at 9. I'm like, I gotta do this till 10. Why did I do that to myself? But worth it because I wanted to get enough people to be able to enter the raffle and get a chance to because I know everyone's not around here, and I really definitely want to give one of these away because they're cool as hell. Um, as far as like the price, they run about $25 at AMC, at least in Charlotte. I think it's standard across the board in the continental U.S. I don't think they're getting them in Canada, and which we hope we have a lot of Canadians in here and maybe some Europeans. I like that you could probably paint that switch silver, and it is very much like, oh, let me get close to that. It's very much the angle type toggle. Like there are two types of toggles in the world. Yeah, this is actually an excellent price for what it is. Because if you buy a Spirit Trap, you're paying like when it came out. I think you're paying about this much when it first came out, if not more. Maybe like I think it was like 35, but you're getting the same thing. But you can't put popcorn in your Spirit Trap. The toggle doesn't open the doors and turn lights on. This is so much of a better deal. I honestly believe that Regal has, and this is me saying without holding the AMC trap. I think Regal has taken this and gone, we're fans of the franchise. 20 for a crap kid pack that wasn't even solid. Yeah, Regal did real good. Regal got those price points because also the AMC popcorn holder is $40. And I know it sounds like I'm really bashing AMC on this. I'm not. I'm really not. Because you know what I'm getting? I'm getting an AMC one too. Absolutely getting one and possibly two, one to give away. I'll let you know when I get there and availability. Because again, I'm one of those people. I don't want to be one of those people who like hoard and buy and get like 1,000 of these and try to resell them. I want to make sure people who are getting them, like when I went to the theater, I said, how many do you have and like how many do you expect to sell? This was kind of like on the outskirts of town, so I doubt they're gonna get a lot of viewers for Ghostbusters and spending this. So I didn't feel as guilty getting two. But then again, if you're getting them for yourself, you're getting them for your kids, get as many as you want. Get as many as you can as long as you're not being like scalper douche D bags. I do love that so far all the stickers that come on it that don't need to be on there are pretty easy to peel off. And let's see. Well, I say that as I'm trying to peel off that. Yep, look at that. No crazy residue. But no crazy residue, and now it's good to go. And you could probably paint this toggle, which again, let me give you a demonstration. Oh, here, I got a toggle right here that I'm using for a modified gizmo. You see, like this toggle is very round, like very much like the, Neutrona 1 toggles. They're very rounded. And traps, the ghost trap, their toggle was flat. It was like really cool detailed in there, and I wish I could get a better detail on that. I'm gonna try slowly and let it adjust. But you can see that is a very much, yes, it is my belt gizmo. Is version 1, and I tried to wire it up. So I'm still learning wiring and whatnot. So I had all the LEDs in here, and then screwed up on the wiring. And so what happened is I had the wiring down here, and it was really nice and pretty, but then screwed it up and shorted something. So then I just cut it off, and now it is just more of a static prop, and we'll get more into that later. And it's just, yeah, it's just going to be a static prop and not turned on. Still pretty, still fun, 3D printed. And I put a little toggle switch there because I had an extra one laying around. I got like 200 of these. Put one in there just for funsies because I like toggle switches. I'm a big fan. I feel you. I'm working on my MK pack. That's what that is right there. It is a MK4. Fantastic design. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's fantastically fun. And I'm currently working on a Taco Belly trap. As you can see, his name right there, TacoBelly.com. Him and Quentin are probably the most talented when it comes to printing, like designing printable props that are screen accurate, that you can actually put wiring into and do a lot of fun with it. I am forever ever just full respect. Now, while we got everybody here, I got some very fun news. We will be having a charity stream like we do every year, all weekend long, 72 hours. I know I'm not a member of the BSBN anymore, but Don Duro is here to tell you he's still going to do charity and he's still going to do insane stuff. And this year, we're giving away Ghost Trap, Ghost Goggles, same deal. But I will say that's not a free raffle. You got to donate. I think we're going to do a Ghost Trap kit, and this is with permission from both Taco Belly and Quentin, who are amazing human beings, have allowed me to 3D print. And I'm working, I can't promise which pack it's going to be, but I'm working on printing a pack and a trap kit to raffle off for donations for our charity stream coming up in either August or November. So, guys, the never-ending supply of giveaways is not going to go away, but we're going to get cooler and cooler with it as we go. So, just hang around. We do Ghostbusters every week on Wednesday anyway, and depending on movie premieres, we'll be doing them more often. So as you see, I can't hold this one by the handle yet because the screw is a little loose, so I put some super glue in there. That's why I'm holding it from the base and not the handle, because I'm still letting some glue dry. Don't judge me. It's a thing. And because I want it to be a solid handle, and I may have stripped the screw a little bit, but let's be honest, this is version 1. No one gets version 1. These are version 1 of the goggles. I have version 2 down there being hardcore wired with working switches, like the switches will work. But we will be giving those away during our charity stream, either in August for LGBT or in November for veterans mental health. because we're sticking with them, and we might be doing some more stuff, more charity streams in the future with diabetes and celiac disease because, of course, my daughter suffers from it. All right, so back to Trap. Again, this is such a cool prop. It is so accurate, and now I want to talk some modding. I want to really get into what can we do with this to make it cooler or something else. Those of you who guys have seen Afterlife know that one of the coolest things in that thing was the RV, like the little RTV trap that had like the remote control car trap. Now, with the fact that this is a lot higher, completely hollow straight to the bottom, let me get the right angle because you can even see the wheel wells. This, it would not be hard to cut out the bottoms to put on top and insert into a track. In fact, with a little servo action, you could even make it so the RV could trigger the trap mechanism. Because it's already spring loaded and you can just run up and trap it. So I think that is like mod one idea, and that was actually here. I will give full credit to my good friend Paul, who's been on the stream before, Paul Bradford, who is a fellow prop maker like me. He did a fantastic arm neutrino wind that will probably be showing on here at some point in time when I'm not printing mine until after the movie because I'm not printing anything. I refuse to print anything from the new movie until I see it in action because trailer movie sometimes are giant differences, and I'm like, I'm not doing this more than once. I want to know how it works. I want to see every angle I can of it, and then I'll print it. But he has done amazing work, and it looks fantastic. I am blown away. He was kind enough to share his designs, and just it was fantastic. I would say follow him on social media if you're a member of the Ghostbook groups. The wand cure, was it a belt cyclotron? No, this wasn't done by Q. Q is doing another one. This one was done straight from Paul Bradford. He designed it all himself, and he did a great, fantastic job on it. Now, don't get me wrong, Q's also doing a fantastic job, but the one thing we love about Q is he gives away. He'll either sell his designs rather cheap so you can print them yourself, or just give the designs away. But he doesn't usually print them for you and sells them. I think Paul will be selling his completed wrist neutrino wand on his Etsy store, and I hope he does. I've encouraged him to because he did a fantastic job. It will have lights and sounds. And so I really much encourage him to sell it. Because I know, the one reason I'm encouraging him to sell it, because I know he'll give it an affordable price. Like, I've seen stuff sell on Etsy for like 7,000 times what they're actually worth making. And that includes work time. It's way too much. Shouldn't have to be rich to be a Ghostbuster fan. Shouldn't have to be rich to be a cosplayer. It's a big fan. That's why I got a 3D printer, because I am not rich. And I want to cosplay. And I want to do it right. So I'm learning wiring and I'm learning how to do all this stuff myself because I'm poor. I mean, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer and a librarian. We don't make a lot of money. So back off, man. I'm a librarian. Anyway, final notes on this trap. It's beyond fantastic. And if you would like to enter the win one, type !raffle in the chat. I would do it, but then it would enter me in the contest, and I don't want to win the contest because I already have one right here. I like this. Boom. It turns the lights on. I love the lights. So I think right out the gate, the first mods I would do for this particular trap is one, I'd pull the stickers off, and I would probably... I think I would try to get as many of these knobs off as I could, or at least tape them. And like Ray said, and Autobot Mom agreed, rub and buff these to look more metal. Give them a good, and the best way to do that is first, like I said, get all of everything off, either taped off or like you have to pull the sticker off, you'd have to make new stickers, and then give it a light sanding. And the reason I say a light sanding because you want to kind of it's very smooth, but you want to rough it up just enough to get that rub and buff on there and have a good firm hold. Rub and buff comes real in handy. Some things I've used rub and buff on. Let's see. Come here, you. Rub and buff on my knobs. As you can see, it does give it a much more metal effect from a distance. It is fantastic. I highly recommend rub and buff. Just beware, it will in fact rub off over time. I just love this thing. Man, who doesn't love holding a Neutrona wand? Introduce me to someone who doesn't love a Neutrona wand, and I'll introduce somebody who hates fun. Throwing it out there, I have yet to meet somebody who hasn't seen this on my pack and been like, yes, please, let me have it. All right, trivia on this Neutrona wand. What is inaccurate about it? We're gonna play a game called Find the Inaccuracy. Because there is one, and I know it. I know it for a fact, but I kind of want to hear y'all because this is my Mark One, as you can see from my stand. It's a Mark One, and it is battery powered through there just for cool display. But yeah, tell me the inaccuracy on this. This is not an insult. This is not here to like I'm so good. I made it perfect. I screwed up somewhere. Where did I screw up? Can you find it? Can you find it? Can't. So we'll talk more about the trap here in a second. Let me put this back up. And we're going to talk more about modding. Again, let's see. What was his answer? Sideways, thinking side. Paymanspo won. Wrong color on the lens top. Yes, in fact. So we got race dance with one, and then the big one, the one that like really sticks out to me, was the heatsink. The heatsink is on the facing the wrong way. Now, ask me if I'm the type of person who goes, "Oh, this prop is ruined. I have done it incredibly inaccurate." No, I'm not. I like it on the side. Now that wand right there, my MK4, perfectly accurate. Yeah, not perfectly accurate, but the heatsink is on the right way. Throwing that out there, and I put it on there and I posted it, and then somebody pointed out. And again, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I'm massive. Like I said, I built these goggles and all that, and the only reference pictures I use are making sure I'm putting these on the right side. But I'm not one of those people who like nitpicks over like the tiniest details, and I believe that everyone should, in fact, kind of just go with their own. Like, do you like it? I kind of like the heatsink like that. I don't know why. It just looks cooler to me, and I think you should do it. Trap is not too tall. Who cares? It's a ghost trap. Are you not gonna get giddy when you see one? Hmm. Hmm. Mind if I ask Ninja Tunes, GB fans, or other? Honestly, I'm a fan of all three. Currently in both the wand and that are GB fans, mainly because it was as I was learning wiring, um, GB fans was like very much like they had things I liked about it. Like it was very simple. A layman could put it in there, and I am in fact a layman. I am not. Look, y'all. I may seem like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm an idiot. Bum, 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 bum. I'm dumb, and I'm still learning. I'm learning bit by bit by bit, and there was a lot of information on GB fans. So it was one of those things that was so easily accessible and affordable because you could buy piece by piece. Like I could buy, I could save up a month and get the wand kit. Then I could save up a month and get the cyclotron lights, the light kit for the pack itself, and then I could save up for a while and then get the soundboard. So I was able to do it bit by bit by bit by bit. And I mean, it sounds good. It's very customizable. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna break off for a second and let y'all hear why I really enjoy. Turn it off. And those of you who know, that's the After Effects sound, but it runs in 1984 sound. That's just my personal flair. I enjoy it. I honestly enjoy the sound of the Afterlife power up, but I wanted to build this is actually a 1989 pack, only because you can't buy the ribbon cables for the first one without spending $75. I'm not paying $75 for a strip of wire. It's not happening. Huh. Anyway, and that's nobody's fault. Um, but yeah, it was one of those things. It was just something I could customize and have a lot more detail that I wanted. Like I wanted a 1984 pack. I wanted a Venkman pack instead of a Spangler pack. I don't know if this is mirrored on stream or not, but my cyclotron is spinning in the opposite direction than a Spangler pack because I wanted a Venkman pack. I'm a big fan of Venkman. He was a jerk. I grew up. Egon was my favorite. I grew up. Egon was my hero. He's my daughter's hero, and he will always be my favorite Ghostbuster. But I grew up to be more Spangler. I really did. I'm a smooth talker. I don't pay attention to detail. I never studied. Um, and I'm just here for the ride, and that's what I grew up to be, and that's who I am. You're banning the word starting now for 5 minutes. There will be no UMs. I can say, got it. Anyway, I'm really bad about saying that word. I am one of those people. Stream isn't mirrored. Pack is going counterclockwise, and I agree with you, dude. Venkman is favorite too. He is one I resonate with the most. That's it. I resonate with Venkman so much more than Egon, but Egon was my favorite. And it was just one of those things where I'm like, I want a Venkman pack. And that was really easy to do with Ghostbusters. I haven't seen the actual workings of Ninja Tunes. And I really want to. I want the Tutti Frutti, who is the other people who do it. I think it's like Tutti Frutti. They make a fantastic pack, but they make it for HasLab. They don't make it for a full pack. And I'm like, give me a full pack. I want the full pack. And that's kind of what why I went with GB Fans because I know the most about it. Now, as I'm learning, as I'm growing, I think my next kit will be, maybe I'll go with Ninja Tunes, maybe I'll go with Fruity Tooty if they get a full pack and all that. Because, like I said, it's high quality work. But also, I have been learning Arduino. I've been trying to teach myself how to make this stuff myself. I'm a member of Ghostbusters Arduino, which is a fantastic group, and they are beyond measure helpful. Actually, you know what? Let me be real honest. Let me speak some hard truths about the Ghostbusters fandom. Every group I'm a member of, you guys are amazing. You guys make me feel so not dumb. You guys are amazingly supportive. Even the ones who are jerks are not that big of jerks. I'm a Star Wars fan too. Let me tell you, I'm a I'm a Star Wars fan and I'm a Rick and Morty fan. Let me tell you a group of jerkwads that I would not be caught dead in a room with. Either of those fandoms. They're toxic, they're poison, and yes, every fan group has those jerkwads in the group that are just going to be like, it's not perfect, it's not accurate. Manny, 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 man, I want to be a jerk. I want people to be angry at me. But 99.9% of every Ghostbuster group I'm a member of, every fan I have met has been beyond amazing, supportive, and just loves Ghostbusters. They're just here for the fandom, and I love it. there's no like strict rules that you can't have your pack doing this. Of course, people will say, hey, let me point out this inaccuracy. Not because you're doing it wrong, but because you may not be aware. Every inaccuracy I have gotten about my pack is, hey, you want to know a fun fact? Actually, it's like this. I love your style of it, but I just wanted you to know. And I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. There is no light on these goggles. Accurate, but it looks cool and I like it. That's what I'm going with. And that has been the Ghostbusters community. Even if it's not accurate in Ghostbusters, you make it your own. I've seen people with red bumpers and they are stickler. Exactly right. Like that's I love it. I love the community. It's probably what made me a bigger Ghostbusters fan because not only was I a giant one since I was a kid, I literally had every birthday party was real Ghostbusters growing up. My son is real Ghostbusters. I have a giant Ghostbusters poster outside my room. And it was just growing up. But then I met this fandom of like prop builders and cosplayers. And they were the first people I met at a convention. And they were the first people to go, oh, yeah, absolutely. Here. You want to learn how to make this? You want to be a part of our fandom? Yes, please. Welcome. Come. You are now one of us. With their most welcoming, friendly thing. And I think that's how we always need to be. This is how what keeps the franchise. There are two things that are going to keep this franchise alive. The fans being as supportive as they are to each other. And going to see the movie. This is my heat. I'm going to give you on the movie. Then we're going to go back and talk with Trap more. People who are tuning in late. Because this is a Trap stream. And I'm just giving you my full rant on how I feel about what this movie means. If you go and see this movie this weekend, go buy more than one ticket. Go see it more than once. I don't care if you get there and this movie is garbage. I don't care if they Star Wars it up and Luke Skywalker walks in and beheads Venkman, okay? You go buy another ticket. You go watch it. You go support it. Yes, give them your opinions. Tell them that you're not happy with it. But for the love of God, go watch Ghostbusters. Go support the franchise because they will make more. They will learn. It will keep the franchise alive. Even if this movie is garbage. I doubt it will be garbage. The trailer looks so good. I'm so excited. They're doing a good job with the franchise and I'm very happy with it and I have high hopes. I have very high hopes. But we had high hopes with Star Wars. We had high hopes with lots of things that didn't go the way we wanted it to go. And that's okay if it doesn't go the way we want it to. Because at the end of the day, I want this franchise to continue. I want more cool props. I want stories that I want. I want to be able to buy my kids Ghostbuster toys for Christmas because they love Ghostbusters. I want all those things. And the only way we're going to do that is by going and showing the support even if we're not a fan of the film. All right, that's my beef. Enter the raffle. Let's talk more traps. Ghost traps. Ghost traps are actually one of my favorite things in the world. I love the containment unit. I love when they roll it out and it just rolls out and they're like, don't look directly into the trap. That's right, Ray. We have the fans doing it. So if we don't like this movie, guess what? We will get fans writing it again. They're writing a movie. They're doing the best they can. Let's go support them. I don't care if even if I go there and the movie's good, but it's not my cup of tea, I'm still gonna buy it. I'm seeing this film 3 times. I can already tell right now. I've bought 2 tickets, and I get to see it tomorrow for a fan group. And because we've been doing so much work and whatnot, we got early screening passes. So sorry, not sorry, y'all. I get to see this movie tomorrow. But I still bought tickets for me and my kids to go see it again twice because I really want to support this film. I want them to know that even if it's not the stellar, if it's not recapturing that lightning in a bottle, that I still love them for it. And traps. Let's talk traps. Favorite prop, second favorite, first being the proton pack, was the trap. I loved how the compartment comes out, which, if you look for 3D printed traps, there are there's tons. And most of them, 90% of them, are like this, solid body. Why, you ask? Because if you tried to cram enough electronics into the sucker, it's hard. Electronics are still big. Okay? Just saying. Electronics are still big. And a lot of wiring. Do you know how hard it is to get all the wiring into this? Do you know how much wire and mechanics go into a freaking neutrino wand? Just look at this. It's tiny. But all those switches, all those buttons work. And when I fire it, it vibrates. It shoots lights. The one over there has the pop mechanism that shoots the little thing out. It's hard to build props that do everything they do on the screen. And so now, and I don't have to tell any Ghostbuster fan in here, but I'm still going to give the speech, and I need to build a better mount for that. I'm still going to give the speech about what's called hero props, stunt props, and oh, I got you, Calvino. Ghostbusters 2, banging soundtrack. Run DMC, still my favorite. Ghostbusters. I mean, let's be honest. Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters 1. Never gonna beat that, but all right. So let's talk about the difference between a stunt prop, hero prop, and what is it, semi-hero? And then absolutely. So a stunt prop is foam rubber. It's just something that you can't break while jumping off a cliff. Like if you, and this is why I love watching. If you go back and watch Ghostbusters 1, and now that it's in Blu-ray and HD, and I watched it in HD, when they're on that rooftop and they're jumping and running around, you can plainly tell that thing is made of foam rubber and there are no electronics in it. And that's what's called a stunt pack. Like a stunt trap just looks, it's a plastic box painted accurate. This is a great example of a stunt trap. It's light, it's durable. It's not going to break, and if it does, it's not the end of the world. You're not breaking a very expensive prop. A hero prop is something like that, where it has the lights, the sounds, the flash, but it is a lot more technical, a lot more heavy. It's a lot harder to do real stuff in. And as somebody who has put that pack on multiple times and worn it, I know two things. It's friggin' heavy and it's freaking fragile. I have broke my I have broke the mount to my the V mount, the V hook mount twice. Just because I've caught it on something and yanked it out, and thus had to repair it. Out of the way. So you have the two different things. With Ghostbusters, you had so many different traps. You had the trap that they wore on their belt, and they were in the running and all that. It's super light. It's probably made of like balsa wood, but it's painted. So from a distance, it looks very real. Like I said, if I'm standing 20 feet back, watch. Good example. I got it, y'all. I got the ghost. Look at it. It's cool. It's on my belt. Yes, I know I'm not wearing the rest of the equipment. From here, especially if you're watching on the phone, it looks very real. I'm a Ghostbuster. Got a screen accurate trap. Here's the scene where we're rolling it out on camera. You can see it's made of plastic. That is not the hero trap is the one that looks the realest. They had a trap that just looked all the great detail, everything was pristine on it. But it had only lights. There were no mechanics on it. It just was made to look pretty. It was made to light up and do the things. Then you had the semi-hero, which did a little bit more. And like with ghost traps, you had two different ones. You had ones that did the open, close, beep, 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 and none of them beeped. I hate to break this to you now. None of them made sound because you add that in. You know, it's a movie. You add all sound in later. There's not a guy with a microphone sitting above it going, all right, this trap is not beeping like it should. None of the props made sounds in the movie. You add the sound in later. It's called ADR. Um, and then you had the trap that would smoke, and we didn't have vapes back in the day. And I was about to. This is why I brought this up. Yeah, the traps that like would have the smoke coming out and whatnot. And all they did is did exact because they didn't have vapes. They would run out there with a little smoke machine and go beep 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 beep, and it would smoke. And of course, it would let a little smoke out and all that. But now that we're in the future, we can make them do all three. We can make traps that do all the fun stuff. I just love watching a trap smoke. And that's kind of why you see a lot of traps built that weren't made to, like, come apart. And why I say that, like, the cartridge. Why does it need to come apart, John? Why? Because in Ghostbusters 1, we see them go to my third favorite prop, the containment unit, which I am building one in my new house. It's happening. You insert the trap into the containment unit. Comes out in a cartridge. I wants it. I wants that cartridge. I want it to do the thing. Doesn't love it. By the way, if you want to enter the raffle, I highly suggest doing it now because we are 30 minutes away from it being over. We're getting close. We're getting near the end, y'all. And if you want more than one ticket, you best subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Don't want to pay for a subscription? You got Amazon Prime? Guess what? You can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime.
Hello there.
Hello. Thanks for the follow. Because the best part is, this is not the only giveaway I'm doing for Ghostbusters. I'm a streamer. It's what I do. We do giveaways. Now, not all the giveaways and all the raffles will be free, but there might be a trap giveaway of a more screen accurate hero model. We'll do the 3D kits, and I've gotten permission from Taco Belly and Quentin, the maker of that wonderful thing back there, to do some giveaways for charity. And we will be doing some charity streams in August and November for the LGBT community because we need to support them because they need our help, and veterans' mental health because we need to support them. We may not agree with the politics of the world. Whatever your politics may be, don't care. Veterans are people, and they don't get proper mental health. So we help them because we help people. That's what Ghostbusters do. We help people, and I like to help people by giving them cool stuff like this and this. Because you guys come out and talk Ghostbusters with me, and I'm very appreciative. Because I always want more people to talk Ghostbusters with. And thank you guys. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Pay. Thank you, Calvino. Thank you, Kagomi. Thank you, Autobot Mom. Thank you all who've come out and keep me company while I'm streaming. You know how much this would have sucked? And Payman. If I'm not saying your right name, I apologize. I just kind of like read chats. But thank you guys for coming out and chatting Ghostbusters with me. And all of the crazy stuff when I'm streaming. You guys are why I stream. It's why I do giveaways. Not because I want to be a famous Twitch streamer. I'm a librarian. I'm never going to quit that job. I don't stream for money. I stream. The money I make from streams goes to buying cool shit to give away. Pretty much. Because I like friends. I like streaming. I like hanging out with friends. But I also like sitting at home and not being out and about. I like to play video games. I like to talk. I love to hear my voice. I love to mod. And as you guys noticed, the channel has changed. Yeah, Twitch don't pay that much. I like to I've started doing tutorials where we're building props like this. Like we built, these goggles are the goggles I built. Oh, did I leave a mark on my forehead? Cool. We built these live on stream. I don't know if you guys remember that. So, we're not just going to review stuff. We're going to learn how to make stuff. And you know how we're going to learn how to make stuff? Because I'm going to learn it too. I'll fail. We failed several times making these, and because I'm not a pro, I don't come here to say I am the renowned prop designer. I'm the renowned prop maker. I am the best cosplayer in the world. I don't know what happened. Scoozy, subscriber, Prime Gaming. Guess what? Into that raffle again. You get 2 tickets. Oh, you'll get another ticket. Type exclamation point raffle, and you'll get a raffle. See? And you get it for free because you used Prime. Amazon Prime. They own you now. Ha ha! Anyway, but yeah, I am not a master at anything. The only thing I'm really good at is the only thing I'm real good at. Okay, it may have just updated, but you got 2 tickets. I can see it over here. So the only thing I'm really good at is talking. I'm real good at talking, and I don't even word good that well. You know, someone had to literally cash in channel points just to get me to stop saying. So again, master or none, but unless you are, and if you are a master of prop building, please follow me on Twitch. Help me when I'm building stuff when I ask dumb questions, because sometimes I gotta Google it. It was out of love. I know it was out of Bot Mom, and that's why I love you. But anyway, this is the Regal trap, and I gotta say, I love every second of this trap. It is one of those things where you make a collectible. What happens to the ghost when they go into the containment unit? All right, I'm gonna answer this for real. You guys ready for some science? By science, I mean Ghostbuster science, not real science. All right. So everybody knows that the reason proton packs are called proton packs is because they blast out protons. Why? Because ghosts are negatively attracted to it. Most PKE signal. Anyway, they're made of energy. You got one energy, you got lasers. Lasers keep energy from going this way. So the same thing, they escape in the sequel. Yes, they do. But yeah, it's all a laser grid. So essentially what's happening is you imagine this room that has a laser grid. The laser grid is ionizing the air. And the air is keeping the PK valences because all ghosts are made of this stuff vibrating. And I'm not using the proper terminology because I'm excited. But it's keeping them from solidifying, as it were, and kind of containing them. Same way a trap works. A trap works through muons. That's what it's actually called. It's called a muon trap. Not a ghost trap. It's a muon trap. And it pretty much polarizes the energy. Because ghosts are only ghosts because enough PK energy has collected to make it solid. Like, so that's why, like, you know, like, why don't I see ghosts like in Ghostbusters? Where were ghosts before the Ghostbusters were a thing? It's because they were there. They just didn't have enough PK, paranormal kinetic energy, PKE, paranormal kinetic energy. Have you ever seen solid air? I mean, I have felt some thick swamp air. I think we all been there. You live in the South, you have felt air. Essentially, what a ghost is enough paranormal kinetic energy is in one place to form mass bonds to electrons. Let's go. Let's get in here. Let's pull up some actual science. So I'm not just. How do containment unit work? No, I didn't type it that dumb. The containment unit, also known as the eco-containment unit storage facility and protection grid, is located in the basement. Always mistake. Give me some details. I just said all that. Bum 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 bum. Say stuff. Called aerogel. You're right. Yeah, secondary history. Let's see, let's look up the science. I don't need to know the actual history that it was invented by so-and-so to do this. Oh, you're giving me too much information. Anyway, it keep ghost trap. You put ghosts in there and they stay in there and they're like, okay, I guess I'm here now. Until some dickless comes along and says, turn it off. And they turn it off. And they're like, don't turn it off. And they're like, we're turning it off anyway. By the way, I'm here to say right now, Peck was just doing his damn job. Okay? He was sent there by somebody to find out what these people are doing. All he did was show up and start asking questions because his boss probably said, dude, get down there. They're everywhere and we don't know what they're doing. What is this slime? The people are finding slime places. What is that? Is that toxic? Do we need to do something about that? Like, you know, they're panicking. And so they send, you know, little old Peck, office guy, to go investigate the guy, you know, go see what's going on. He was polite. He showed up and he goes, hey, we just want to assess what's going on. Venkman was just like, Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? If anybody did that to me, I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, I'm not listening to anything you have to say because you're a douchebag. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Of course, you know we're all on Ghostbusters sides because we're Ghostbuster fans. We're like, yeah, this is important. Peck was just he don't know. He is literally just like, I don't know what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I don't believe in ghosts. It's okay not to believe in ghosts. It's okay to have beliefs. I just lost a viewer. I bet you one person's like, mm. Peck was a Peck was a jerk. Yes, Peck was a jerk, but Peter was a jerk first. Just saying. If we're gonna really do the who shot first, Han or Greedo, Venkman was a jerk first, and that's coming from someone who's a giant fan of Venkman. I am also a jerk. It's what I do. It's what I do really well. So let's not really get mad at Peck for doing his damn job. Now I say that new movie's coming out and he might be a total jerk. And then I'm like, okay, now we can hate him. He's still a jerk. It's cool. He held on to that rage, and that's not healthy. But Ghostbusters 1, now Ghostbusters 2, that guy. I don't even remember his name because I hated him so much I wouldn't learn his name. But the mayor's assistant, that guy was just an asshole from the get. He was just like, you know what? Fuck you. Not doing it. Not going to put up with your shenanigans. Get out of here, Venkman. And Venkman's just like, what did I do? I'm sure he did something, but not at that moment. That guy was a jerk. Peck, just a guy doing his job. Somebody was rude to him, so he was rude back. And nearly brought about the end of the world. So, yeah, that stinks that he brought about the end of the world, or tried to. But, tomato. So, let's see. Maybe we got in this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries into this contest. That is awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited to give this away. Our contest is running out soon, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited that we're going to give away one of the straps. And of course, it's going to come just like I got it. It has been unopened, untouched, it's going to be put in a box like Amazon. Maybe some fluffies. I don't know if there's going to be fluffies or not. I'll let you know. Morty. I think it was Marty. I think it was. I think his name was Marty. Let's look it up. Who is the? I'm going to type in. Who is the jerk in Ghostbusters 2? Let's see what we get. Who was the jerk in Ghostbusters 2? Well, it was Walter Peck. I searched it and I was like, no, Ghostbusters 2. Who plays the lawyer, Walter Peck? No, we know Walter Peck was a jerk. We'll go with the mayor's assistant. Who was the mayor's assistant? Jack Hardmire. Yeah, Jack Hardmire was the jerk from Ghostbusters 2. Actual jerk. Again, Walter Peck doing his job. Jack Hardemeyer, Jack Hard, was just a jerk. He was a jerk. He lost his job for it. Don't even feel sorry. Zero sorry for that dude. Peck, I kind of feel for. I mean, Peck literally walked into Ghostbusters. I bet you that dude had Venkman just been like, yeah, come on, we'll show you stuff, come on. Peck could have probably filled his report out and never heard from him again, like at all. He'd have been like, all right, everything seems to be ordering. Nothing seems to be out of line. Cool. I'll see you later. Have a good day. They could have been friends for all I know. But no, you had to push. You had to push another New Yorker. Here's the thing is, yeah. Hey, Spinning, thank you for entering the raffle. You were getting there, getting real close. Because that raffle ends in, like, how long is that raffle? How long we got in that raffle? It ends in 22 minutes. Okay, so we got 22 minutes. 22 minutes. But yeah, that dude was a total, jerk back because he's a New Yorker. You come at me and I'm a New Yorker. Guess what? I'm going to fight you. I'd have punched you right there. If anyone was a jerk to me, I'm going to punch you. It was the 80s, dude. You could have got away with it. You wouldn't have lost your job for punching a dude. It's 80s. Everybody just punched everybody. I think. I mean, I don't know. I was young in the 80s. But I didn't get in trouble for punching people in the 80s. Yeah, Marty was the guy installing the sign. You're right, Ray. He can't see this. We're during an ad. But I will tell him when the ad ends. I'll tell him he was right. Do you think they'll see it though? I think I see this. Cool prop. I'm just gonna say, and I will be doing a review of the other one as too, an unboxing. I don't know if we'll be doing a giveaway of it because it is in fact $40, while this is $25. Again, poor librarian streamer. But let's see. Oh, he quoted it too. He couldn't hear me, but he quoted it. But yeah, we'll let that add in and we'll get in there. I really like this trap. All right, so yeah, I think this has been like a really fun Ghostbusters stream, and we're gonna do more as the movie comes out. I promised this. Oh, and by the way, okay, we're back. Ray, you were 100% right, and I quote. As soon as you said Marty was the guy selling the sign, I said, "You don't think it'll be too subtle, Marty?" And then you said it, and I was like, "Yay!" But I couldn't tell you you're right until the credits came back. All right, so here we go. Some thoughts. I think this is a fantastic prop. I will be doing a review of the movie next week, but it will be a spoiler-free. I can't believe the Regal Trap in many ways is better than Spirit. So, Spittin', I hope I'm saying your name right now. I'm saying like Spider, but on. Spidon. That's one thing I was saying at the very beginning of this, that this trap seems so much more of a better toy. And like just straight up just toy than like and cosplay prop than the actual toy cosplay prop, Halloween prop that Spirit did. It is honestly like it's really well put together. It's durable, it's plastic, it's got rolling wheels. It's got accurate switch right there. Like that switch is, you paint that silver, looks real good, and lights up. Now, of course, the lights right here and right there, they don't stay on long. Like we'll keep the lights on. They're not on there long, and you can't turn them on without opening the doors. That's a little annoying, but I get it. That probably can be modded. We could probably change a different switch to do different things. But I'm gonna be honest, for like screen accuracy versus like and functionality of this trap, I'm gonna say I give it a 9 out of 10. Right off the gate, 9 out of 10. The only points it gets taken off is it's taller and these look like, the sides look like plastic, all of which can be fixed. It's fun. It's a great, like, honestly, it'd be a great cosplay prop. It'd be a great mod. Like, oh yeah, so taking the bottom off, putting it on top of an RV, you have an RV trap. Super easy to do. This is plastic, but it's durable plastic. But you can solve it. Oh, something happened. Thank you for the follow, because we will be doing more Ghostbuster related stuff. And thank you for the subscription, Ray. Look at that. We got a new subscriber. Adding chances to winning that ghost trap, because you get another choice for being an absolute and making sure you got your entries. Yes, you did. You got the extra points. If you are a subscriber, you do get 2 tickets instead of 1. Just saying. You can subscribe for free using Prime. And, it helps me out. So I help you guys out. And you get effort. You won't get commercials no more. You will be right. You'll hear me say you're right, Ray. And it won't be a commercial. And I won't have to repeat myself. And it'll be nice. But I like this. This is a good prop. I like the handle. I feel like I could attach a cable to that and hang it and do some really fun stunt play at like a convention and do like real cool things for Halloween. Any type of that. It would be just fun to display. Like I feel like I would build a display like that, or sit up like that. Maybe, and if I was going to use it for display, I would probably like wire out the wires to be like a more permanent, like put wire so I can have it on permanently and switch it off from somewhere. But I think, yeah, I think this is one of those things where Regal went with their gut and they found somebody who was a fan. They made something very affordable and as accurate as you could while keeping it affordable and functional. Look how much popcorn I could put in there. I could put so much popcorn in there, so many things, you know? And it doesn't look like something that I would buy in an adult store, like certain worm popcorn holders. But I will say, if you're bold enough, maybe you could use it like the Dune worm thing, which I didn't get. I didn't get that one just because it looked like. Well, I mean, let's be honest. We all know what it looked like. Let's be honest. We all thought about doing it. Would be lying if I said I didn't think about doing it with this. I'm just kidding. That's a lie. But yeah, Regal, you nailed it. I love it. You did a great job. I'm proud of you. I'm real proud of you. And yeah, it's just great because again, here's the Taco Belly trap frame. Work in progress, no judgment. We can see a comparison between like a more, a screen accurate prop. Those are your differences right there. It's not much. Same width. Like really, when I say it, hold on. That was sus. That popcorn holder was sus as I'll get out. Come on, y'all. What you really doing with that sandworm? But let me do a comparison of like, it is pretty much. Hold on, I'm trying to line it up while being on there. It's close. It's actually just a little bit thinner. And the height is only off. This trap is only off by a little bit to to a actual screen accurate trap. So let's be real here, guys. To win, yeah, that popcorn horse sus as I'll get out. But we all kind of thought about it. We all went, the spice must flow. And here, I like that the doors pop out. Like I said, the only thing I would change, maybe kind of much, a thing to keep the trap doors more up like that. Like that would be kind of cool. Like if you were going to display it out somewhere. Like I said, they pop all the way out. I get why they do that. You're eating popcorn. Remember, guys, we are eating popcorn out of this. I've seen a lot of people. They'll go on the forums and all that. And don't get me wrong, I get it. They're laying the facts out, and they're like, "Why did the trap have to open so far? Because the screen accurate prop only opens like vertical. It's holding popcorn, y'all. It's a popcorn holder. You put popcorn in it. Eat the popcorn, y'all. See? My other ghost trap popcorn holder. I've got two ghost trap popcorn holders. Just like that. I can put my popcorn in my popcorn holder. That was another unboxing I did. I did the unboxing with the little kit they get in Walmart. Came with a popcorn holder. Not as cool though. This popcorn trap holder, nowhere near as cool. But I can, in fact, put it in my trap popcorn holder. What triggers those lights? Okay, those lights have come on a couple times, but I haven't flicked the switch, so I'm kind of wondering where the light trick is. Oh, okay, here we go. The light, watch this. So it's not the switch that triggers the lights. You guys ready? Hold on. Let the lights go off. Deception. It's the doors. The doors coming open trigger the lights. The switch only triggers the doors. So let's see if we can't see where that button. Let's see if we can find that button. It's not bad. It's a fun set. Like the blanket by far is the winner of that group. It came with like little mini badges. I love. My daughter stole all of them. Her diabetic carry-around bag was Spangler's bag for a long while because she loves her Regal. Let's see if we can't locate where the sensor for the lights are. Visible. Pop these doors open. definitely somewhere where it triggers the lights. I just can't see where. You know what? Smarter men than me who are going to take this sucker apart are going to tell us exactly where the light switch on this thing is, because it is not this. This does not control the lights at all. You see no lights are coming on, but let's see. Okay, is it? Let's see if it's both doors or it's just that one door. So that door triggered it. Yes. The battery replacement is right up here. It's the same where you pull the battery tab out. It's right here. You unscrew that, and the batteries are right underneath it. There's where the battery tab is when I pull it out. On the wrapping, which I threw away, it actually very helpfully tells you how to do it right there. So it takes 3 watch batteries pretty much. It takes 3 times 1.5 AG1 3L. Okay, I like it. It actually tells you the battery on the actual trap, and you can't see it. You can't see that detail, but you can see a little bit right there. But it does on there. So if you get one of these secondhand and it's not in the plastic, you can still know where the batteries are and how to change them. So let's see. Now let's do this side. Does this trigger the lights? That triggers the lights. And then we need to see if that side triggers the lights. We're going to see. Bum, 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 bum. So the light trigger is on this side right here. There's a little button somewhere that it presses. I wonder if it's here. Probably in the compartment up here. Yeah, I think it's okay. So it's not a button. I think it's somewhere in the actual gear because I felt that little click. All right, cool, 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 cool. That's a cool note. Very cool note. Let's see where we're at in that raffle. How much time we got left? Oh, y'all, we down to the last minute, 9:55. That raffle's done. That raffle's done at 9:55. And then we're gonna find out who won the trap and where I'm gonna be sending to. So, guys, if you do win the trap, you have to get on Twitch. You have to whisper me your address. Because if not, I don't know where to send it to. If you win and you don't tell me where you live, I can't send you a trap. And I am not going to hunt you down. I'll try. I'll try to hit you if you see my stream again. But and I'm telling you this because we have had people come in, win a raffle, win the ticket, and then completely disappear from Twitch. And I have no other way to get a hold of them. I would message them on Twitch and be like, "God, you won. You won the trap, or you won the T-shirt. I just need to mail it to you. Who are you?" And they never came back to Twitch. They entered, they won, and I can't do another. I guess I could do another raffle, but I have no way of getting a hold. So many people join. So please, if you win the trap, yes, and please, don't live in somewhere that doesn't get mail or cost $1,001 to send you cheap plastic. I don't want to pay $1,000 to send you cheap plastic. I didn't pay that much for it. All right. But if you can't get out and get one of these, if you got a Regal near you and they're selling it, go get one. I hate that there might be a time where you'd have to buy these on eBay and they're probably going to be like $75 because some douchebag bought 20 of them. By the way, I hate when people do that. Don't do that, people. If you're going to buy 25 of them, sell them for $25. Make your money back. I get it. You're selling them to people who can't buy them. That's cool. That's noble. I bought 2. I'm giving one away. I'm not keeping it for myself. Giving it to another fan. You know, I might end up getting when we go to AMC, I know I'm getting 2 of them. I might give that one to my son. Depends. He might like this one, and I go buy myself another one of these. But it's going to a fan. It's going to somebody who wants it. I'm not going to be selling it. I'll be that guy. And if you are that guy, I don't care. I really don't care. Do it. You're a grown-ass adult. I ain't your mom. I ain't your dad. I ain't the police. I might be the police. I'm a librarian. I don't care. My opinions are Ghostbusters is cool. Get it however you can get it. Trap. All right. Let's see. That raffle should be coming in 3, 2, if you haven't entered it, please enter the enter the raffle. Type exclamation point raffle if you want a chance to win the ghost trap. It's a cool ghost trap. I want to give it to you. I want you to have it. I love you. Take the trap. Take it. Unleash, catch ghost with it. Catch all the ghosts. Oh, you can no longer enter this raffle. All right, guys. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. I can tell you right now, I am not picking the winner. It's not me. It's a computer. So if you don't get picked or you do get picked, I didn't do it. There's random generator. It's a whole thing. Look, it's just like hey, pick a winner. Pick winner. I don't do it. I don't do any of it. Now I gotta adjust my camera. I had to show you guys that I'm not that guy. I'm not the dude who's doing. Oh man, I don't see. Oh, that's too much. Now you're a little crooked. Get on crooked. Go there. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist. All right, here we go. Did you say you're a librarian? I also work at the library. I set up a little Ghostbusters play. Bitten, that's amazing. I do Ghostbusters story time. I brought every kid in my library has worn that proton pack. I bring it in and let them actually, because it's 3D printed and I work in a makerspace. I am a STEAM teacher at a library. I teach one. I teach library stuff because I'm a librarian. 2, I teach 3D printing, coding, wiring. You do have to come out there. I mean, my library is the coolest library in the world. We made that. Actually, I made that at home on my 3D printer, but we could. I made this at the library, at the actual library, because I wanted people to see it. It could be done. You could print a whole 3D pack. You could do all that stuff. And we are going to be doing a summer reading program because our summer reading this year is adventure. And we're going to celebrate Ghostbusters Day. I'm getting my local Ghostbuster group to come in, bring all their props. We're going to do fun games, and we're going to celebrate Ghostbusters because it's a franchise everyone loves. All right, here we go. Picking the winner. Pick the winner. Oh, look at you, Payman Asobo. Payman, you won. It was a random thing, so if you could send me a whisper, and that's as easy as going to the page and clicking whisper and all that. Send me your thing. And don't worry, if you didn't win, don't worry. We're going to have more giveaways. We're going to be doing cooler stuff. We're going to be giving tons of stuff away. So don't be like, oh, I didn't win, I'm never coming back. Because we're going to give up cool things. I'll send you my info, dude. Thank you. Absolutely. Like I said, cool stuff like this. This is not just a one-time deal. We might give away an AMC trap. I don't know. It depends if they're readily available and I can get a hold of them and not spend $1,001 on it. But most of all, thank all of you guys. Thank you guys for coming and just talking Ghostbusters with me. As you can see, I'm a giant Ghostbusters fan, and it's hard to get people, with similar interests who also understand that I'm an idiot and just like to crack jokes and make jokes all day long. I need the rest of my crew. And thank you, Autobot Mom. Thank you, Kagomi, Calvina for being here from the get-go. Nev, Zarknor. You guys are all amazing, and I appreciate you guys coming out and doing the streams. And we're going to do fun games. Like last week, we did Phasmophobia. We ghost hunted all week long, and we had a lot of murderous times with it. So many ghost hunting. It was fun. And we're going to be doing more fun stuff like that. Like I said, charity streams coming up where we're going to be giving away screen accurate prizes. Like maybe, and I can't guarantee, maybe a proton pack shell. Wiring not included. Just the bits and pieces. Some assembly required. But that way, those of you who don't have 3D printers can get a hold of cool stuff and build it. And not spend. Because all the raffles, I know I can guarantee right now, raffle tickets for the goggles would be $5. You can get a pair of goggles, which actually may be fully wired and everything like that, because that's pretty simple. $5. Trap kits, probably going to be $20. Proton pack, $50 raffle ticket. It's a full Q pack, printed Q pack. Yes, I will assemble the shell, but I'm not going to paint it. Why am I paint it? I can't tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not putting wiring in it. That's the one thing I'm not doing, because that stuff's expensive, and I still haven't learned to do it yet. If I learn how to do it by then, Who knows? You might get one of my guinea pig ones. Whoo! Anyway, cool stuff giving away. I love all of you guys. You're all amazing. And thank you guys for just tuning in. And tune in again. We got another stream on Wednesday. We're doing Ghostbuster Wednesday. We might play Spirits Unleashed. We might play something classic. We might do Ghostbusters Trivia. Actually, oh, you know what? Let's do Ghostbusters Trivia. Who's up for Ghostbusters Trivia? I'm down for that. For Bustin' Wednesdays? I'm going to try to reclaim a podcast that goes from 8:30 to 9:30. I have some cool people that I miss talking to every week that I think no longer are part of an assembly. So who knows? We might get cool geeky podcast about everything, and then go into Bustin' Wednesdays. Let's see how it goes. Like last year, electronics were a pain, but I got it done. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, we are going to do streams where I'm going to be putting together traps, ghosts like this. This is just an experiment. We're going to start live streaming 3D builds, 3D prints. We do have a 3D print cam. Here we go. Look at this. 3D. No, that's different cam. Hold on. 3D print cam. I promise that's not as weird as it looks. That's the cam we do when we do like podcasts in person. I promise that's not a sex thing. It might be a sex thing. But we have 3D print cams. We're going to be assembling and putting wires and stuff because number one thing that I found while building Ghostbuster props, instructions are not readily available for everything. Or they're hard to read if you're an idiot. And I'm not talking to the audience. I'm talking to myself. They're hard to read. So it would be fun to do it on stream and get your guys' opinion. Get some help building these things. And you can build along. We can do team builds in the chat. Send pictures. Do cool things. I have a Discord. You can join it. Show off props. It absolutely is the OnlyFans. If you triggered that reward, I will go pose in my Ghostbusters outfit. I am just saying. I will sexy pose with a trap. I promise it's actually more comic relief than sexy because it's me. But if you trigger that channel reward, it does get spicy. Calvino, trigger the OnlyFans cam. I'm gonna trap it. I'm gonna pose like a trap. Can you open it wide for you? And that's the OnlyFans cam. We do weird stuff like that on the stream. So, yeah, come by, check it out. Join the community. You don't have to just be a Ghostbusters fan. We do more than Ghostbusters, I promise. Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong side. We do tons of Ghostbusters, but we also do mental health. We do geeky prop building. I'm currently building a Mandalorian outfit as well. So you're not just going to get Ghostbusters. If you're a fandom of many things, you're a fandom of video games, I have a fantastic group of friends that I play video games with all throughout the week. Autobot Mom, you are always my hero, and I love you for it. And again, endlessly appreciative of you being here. Because I know you're a Ghostbusters fan, but you're not like a hardcore one. You're here just for the fun and support. And I appreciate it and love you all. But anyway, that's my time. Let's see if anybody cool is like streaming right now in my friends group. Okay, cool. Got your information. Not too far away. Not gonna dox you on the information, no. Let's see. Let's look at who we got online. See if there's anybody we can raid into. Oh, nope. Let's see. Critical damage. No. I can raid into Lenny G. Oh, no, that's 18 plus. I don't want to raid 18 plus. We need to put. No, I don't see anybody really. Yeah. Okay. Well, no raid this time. But. Oh, baby. Man, that was my favorite quote ever. Please don't dox me. I'm just a poor Connecticut citizen. At least you're not in Delaware, because Delaware's not a real state. Had you sent me a Delaware address, you'd have never got your prize, because I'm a firm believer Delaware is just a river and Jersey. That's all it is. Big map made a mistake, and now they don't want you to know, so they can sell more maps. I'm a Delaware denier. Saying. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for more awesome content all week long. Like I said, Bustin' Wednesdays, more stuff to come. We're gonna do some. I'm not gonna be gaming tomorrow night because I'm going to go see Frozen Empire a little bit early. I'm not gonna be here Thursday because I'm gonna go see Frozen Empire again. But I will be here Friday night. So you got me Wednesday this week and Friday. You don't have me Tuesday and Thursday because I'm going to go see Ghostbusters. You know what you should be doing on Thursday? Going to see Ghostbusters. You know what you should be doing on Friday? Go see Ghostbusters. Saturday, Ghostbusters. Sunday, I'm going to go see Ghostbusters again on Sunday. I'm going to a comic book convention, completely decked out with my kids. We're all going to go see Ghostbusters. It's going to be so much fun. Love you guys. Have a great night. Mwah!